Hey guys, it's Matt here from the Bull Call, and today we're going to go over Lcid, recent news, and the stock price. Alright, so let's get right into the video. But before we get into the video, guys, if you guys can just go quickly take 10 seconds out of your day, go down below, click that like and subscribe button, click that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. That would be wonderful. So let's get right back into the video. Alright guys, so we actually are going to take a look at the 4-hour charts like we always do on this channel. So we're going to pull them up really quickly on TradingView. So here we are. We're obviously right over here. And obviously we're in an interesting spot again because we are just trying to retest this demand area. Or supply areas, I should say. This supply area is a tough one to break. It's we always like to, bounce around it. But we'll probably see, hopefully, a bounce through it. Right now I kind of see this trend line being formed. We could see, a bounce, a little boost upwards, bounce. Hopefully we can continue upwards. Recently, the price has been, jumping because of actually Fisker. So if we go to take a look at Fisker, right now it's down, 5% after hours, but that's not what we're about to talk about. We're trying to talk about this, 20% gain that it had in one day. Had about 21%. 25%, somewhere around there at the peak, but about 20% it's been up, and the whole reason this is because of a analyst saying that this stock could go to 90 and be a winner on the EV, boom. Right here it says right here, Fisker can rise more than 160% and could be the winner in the vehicle boom. I think that Lucid has a very, very good potential to be, boosted by this as well. That's probably why the stock price has moved up a little bit this week. Now let's actually see how we're doing this week. I haven't actually looked. So 5 days. Oh, we are actually up, a good 7% this week, which is fantastic. And I think that definitely we're getting boosted by this FSR or Fisker, overweight, following earnings, and sees a $90 bull case. If everything goes well, they're saying that Fisker will go to 90, within the next 12-ish months, something like that. So we have, a few ratings here: 7 buys, 3 holds, and 1 sell. And I think that Fisker is another fantastic company to own, along with Lucid. I was going to buy in, but obviously lost my chance after it just popped about at the 20% that it just did. I'll just wait until it comes back down, because I always tend to buy things on the upper end. But Lucid actually was able to buy that on a very good price basis. I want to get back to I wanted $10, but it seems to not want to go back down that level. Maybe in September. I personally think that the whole market's going to decide to have a little bit of a downtrend, maybe sell off 10%. And I think that, Fisker and some of these other companies, maybe Lucid, I hope not, but it probably will have an effect on Lucid. I think that, we're probably going to have a little bit of a price drop on all these plays. Probably Fisker drop, 10-15%, Lucid drop 10-15%, just because of the overall market selling off as much as it would. But that's just my personal, opinion about September. I don't really like September as a trading month. I think I'm going to buy, puts or some other hedges against the market in about 2 weeks time, which is about the end of August. I'm going to buy some puts on the whole entire market, the S&P 500. But I mean, it's going to be a rough, September for us, I think. So here's just, the infrastructure bill is pretty much going to pass at this point. We have the Senate saying yes, and I think that this could definitely boost our stock price and definitely give us that little bit more for the next few weeks, and then we could after that I want to be up in the $27 range, $28 range, hopefully, and then we can pull back from there, because I don't want to see a pullback from here, because if we drop a good 10-15% or more, we're going to be down in the teens again, and that's not really a good area to be in. I really like being in the above 20 area. Is definitely very nice to be in. I don't want to see 20 I mean, 20 is a good buying area, but I don't want to really see it again. I think in September I kind of want to double my position in Lucid. Not that my position's that big. It's only roughly about 500, about 20 shares, $500. I kind of want to double that, maybe go to 40 shares, maybe 50 shares. I definitely think this has a really good long-term potential, but we have to be very careful. It's a risky one. I don't think that this should overweight any of your other positions that are like long-term. You should be more long-term in, any other company that's reliable, like an Apple or a Microsoft. I would rather see people, being more into that than any of these other companies. Personally, I just picked the, VU ETF. Stick to that. Just be done with it. If you want to go a little riskier, pick the Qs, which is the Nasdaq. Throw the Dow in there. Throw ARK. All these other ETFs out there can, if you don't like just the standard 7, 8, 10% that the S&P 500 is going to give you each year, you can try to go for an ARK, ARKK, which is ARK Invest. I think that's another great one. Like I said, the Qs, it's very good to track the Nasdaq. I think it's, definitely the way that this world's going, the technology companies are going to just run rampant. And I think that ARK just has a very good, it has a lot of tech companies, it has a lot of good companies, and Square and Tesla and all these other companies in it. And once LCID gets, really shown out there, once they start delivering companies and they get started adding to this ETF, I mean, that's huge if they get added to ETFs like that. But, that's in the distant future. But, I think that in the short term we have some room to grow and go to the green. But definitely in the not longer, but longer term, as in, about a month, I do see it back at least this price level, maybe a little bit lower. Actually, I just noticed while looking, I think we're on like a good bullish uptrend also on the RSI. So that's definitely a good signal saying that this can continue as long as it keeps bouncing off this level. And it actually already has, because we have this little green candle. Today we were, what were we today? We were barely up. I mean, and you can't count that. We were just pretty much flat on the day. So that's actually, we're pretty okay right now. If we stay at this little pace, I think that we definitely could see some, some upward. I think we can get to at least 26 soon. Definitely 25, 26. I think that that's a pretty achievable number by the end of this month. And then September comes, we're going to get a little correction. Delivery should start happening right after September, and I think that this stock will start taking off after September, and by the end of the year, I think that we should be ending around the $30 to $40 level, and I think that should be a good price area for us right now as investors. Long term, I think that 30 to 40, closer to 40, I think that this stock should end this year, especially if we get deliveries. And as long as they're good deliveries, I think 40 is a definitely achievable number, almost double from where we are right now. I think that's actually a pretty good achievable number. But yeah, I mean, I'll see you guys in the next video. I mean, that's pretty much it for today. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.